Ugh.
First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with the Cincinnati Bengals. And they will elect to not bring this one out, as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Ain't got nobody for the more. So what about moving?
Here we go, here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store, as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Going to give this to Mixon. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. This defense for the Bears, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Third down, Burrow. Buying time to his left.
Oh!
And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. So
I'm watching that motherfucker
comes
go
the left-footed punter Kevin Huber to punt it away. This is fielded at the 27.
Ooh.
Nearly a huge return.
I'm far, dude. You want to watch the game, baby?
24 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10.
Go watch the game with your daddy. He don't got nothing on the inside. You can eat this little inside up right here. Wow.
The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah.
Right at the 50-yard
That's
line.
beautiful.
They'll run for the first
That's
time
beautiful.
with Tariq Cohen. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. 2nd down and 8.
You stay right there for me.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. That's complete to Mooney. And down to the 20 he'll go.
Stay right there for me.
A big play that time on a catch and run.
I want you to get some right there. Matter of fact, you come right there. I'm gonna let y'all see it. Look, Tariq might be open.
Now a 1st down throw. Fields.
Hey, oh, touchdown.
Snap one incomplete there.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver.
My play too,
Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Don't let that nigga come loose on that.
Action. Fields. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Bears have
Both reviews, get out of my face, man. I play on me.
And now, before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official.
Oh, this Sim? Wow, this Sim.
So
I know
they
that.
called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Hey, y'all gonna be sick when I build these motherfuckers up. See how my
Brandon Wilson
fucking
now from his end zone. And
He gonna
ultimately,
fumble.
he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
What?
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling.
Click to that
right?
ball,
Make
man.
sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'm trying to do better here. On second down, here's Mixon. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down
I'm
at
gonna
the
put that
31.
purple on 25.
Some of the
Damn.
most unselfish players on any football
He ain't
team.
went to it yet, but I know he wants to.
Because we ask them to just eat up blocks.
Bro, Point finna get a
allow other
sack.
people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Burrow looking to pass. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Joe Burrow in year number 2, moving around pretty good considering the seriousness of his injury last year. If you're a defensive coordinator here, what are you trying to do to slow Joe Burrow down?
I think you want him to be in rhythm. I think you want him to be on time. And normally, you want to take that away from the quarterback, make him hold it a little bit longer. But when he has a chance to maneuver around the pocket,
Thank you,
sometimes
baby.
get out of it, big plays result.
Put it in the
I
bathroom.
want him throwing the ball on time and then tackling the receivers so there's no extra yardage.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that'll bring up a third down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
Come on, man. This guy's there.
And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to make it 4.
We are, but shit, we
He's
can't.
taken down at the 43, but now before picking up the first. So he needed 1. He ended up
Can't
getting
execute.
3.
You up out of them.
Ran that one too. That's really intelligent running.
I don't know about this right here.
A running back can get too greedy. Try and hit the home run on a play where you just need a few yards. Well done there, making sure you got the first down and not worrying about trying to get a touchdown.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Play action. It's Burrow. He'll take a shot to the end zone.
Oh, yeah.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Christian Fulton. And the Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
What you went up there, safety?
The efforts of drive
You
number
doing
1
wrong
resulted
shit.
in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Fussing about now. What you fussing about now, fussing about?
Fields.
Mm.
Pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the
Ooh, that was almost.
this first quarter.
That was almost.
Product DJ
He put
Reader
somebody
getting for the
on.
sack. So
On
now
Buddy.
following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down
What
and
the hell?
long.
Hot.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34.
Speed, man.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Fields. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that is intercepted.
I knew he was going to get his feet in.
No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And this will be a Bears 1st down.
Just tote that thing now.
To about the 44. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. And sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
Here's a throw off the scramble, and that's complete out left. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A big play that time through the air. 36 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Play action. It's Fields. Sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Back to throw. Fields. Flush to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Hey, all them niggas went to the same fucking spot.
Going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
They snap it to Fields. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown, Bears! A great effort.
I didn't know I was going for it.
With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this
crazy.
game. As the Bears push further out in front. Santos for the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. From his end zone, Wilson. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
It's a recipe.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So, decent-sized deficit. Looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And they will score. Pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Now the point after try for Santos.
Where he come from getting that pick?
And it is now 21-0. Shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. From his end zone, Wilson. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Slant pass to Bull. And he'll get this
Front knee right there.
34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. Dumps it off to Mixon. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Oh,
He
fuck.
was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to
What
on
is it,
that
hot?
play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
Oh, he wide open, cuz. Boy, that nigga's wide open. What the fuck wrong with him?
Up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to
That ain't gonna be open no more.
maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Fuck.
Off the play.
Get his ass,
Here's
gang.
Burrow. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 30.
Nigga ran it on 3rd and
Just a
18.
1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Here's Kevin Huber now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Bears take over.
She watching the TV.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
A nice throw right there. And Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see? This is going to be intercepted.
Eli Apple not doing that, man.
Eli Apple. And the Bengals will take over here at their own 14-yard line. So this is something we didn't see.
That must have been cover 3.
Last week, that's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow.
Ooh.
That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample.
Wide open.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Oh, I'm tripping like I got some fast ass niggas on my team,
The
man.
clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Burrow on play action. Rolling to his right. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Jamar Chase as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Uh-oh.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. At at the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
That shit don't work.
A final shot before the break. Fields. He'll buy some time right. And Fields got the first down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact. So we come upon halftime here at Soldier Field with the Bears out in front.
Move, gang.
We'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback.
Layla, get down.
The Bears offense ready to
Fuck,
go.
I gotta turn around for her to
And Charles, they
down.
got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Looking to throw again on second down. Fields. And here he's got Grant. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now it's Fields. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from Barr.
I know, folks. He's on my ass.
Third down.
I should have caught time out on his ass.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him started
man.
at a 3rd and 10. Fields going to get this one out on the perimeter. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
And now we get into the psychology.
His old ass out
A
here.
lot of teams with a 2-score lead.
My old weak ass.
They almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Throw left side complete.
I knew it.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
I know if you'll cool down. As soon as mine get cool, I'm fuck this going.
Fields now to throw.
Oh, he really went there, cuz. That's so ass.
Picked up by Jesse Bates. Well, he's free going down the left side.
That's so ass. Why are you down there? Just shit. I had a touchdown.
Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 and the 24.
I don't know if he manning me up and stuff.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack.
You got the left side, CT.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him and they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little.
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big connection on that one. 33 yards.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination.
What you running with him for, bro? Go block him, bro.
Von Bell up to make the tackle.
Love that little weak-ass play.
I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's third
We did
down.
3.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference.
If you want to cover 4, that's touchdown, boy.
Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners been
Going
really
back
busy
that way,
in this
nigga.
game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against him offensively. Steps away to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
I see how you watching that.
5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's a second down.
And the Bears are very happy to have Tariq Cohen back for situations just like this. 150 catches combined in 2018 and 19.
Oh, what the fuck?
Intercepted for the third time.
Oh, my God.
Picked off by Eli Apple. And the Bengals will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
What the fuck?
The Bengals drive about to get going. They had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big plays. Eat up chunks of yardage.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Thank you.
Couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. And he'll get this.
He clicked off so fucking much. God damn.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Bro, how my boy's tired, Steve?
The defense, great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Oh, my goodness.
And this one in.
We got bumped, gang.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. Give him a couple on the run as it.
That's my whatchamacallit.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
I don't throw no pick.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
I just said it, bro. I just said it, bro.
Chidobe with a pick, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Boy, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today.
And his pass
Come on,
is
man.
intercepted for the 4th time today. Eddie Jackson picks it.
I play defense, bro.
Get it back here just shy of the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their
Play
next
defense,
drive.
bro.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
Play defense, bro.
I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
Maybe on gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2
Why they
minutes
cheating?
as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield.
I like that group.
Down at the 49. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Fields. Oh, Mooney, what a catch. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
These guys certainly not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Down, Fields. He's to the 10. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Grant. And down to the 7-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Here's Fields. Flushed out right. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Get in there, Jay.
Justin
Fields.
Keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Bears are on their way to a 2-0 start. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. End zone, Wilson, and tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to do a play caller. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now it's Burrow. And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
To throw again on second down. Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And Burrow going to throw again. And this will be incomplete. What, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's fourth down.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
They're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Burrow on fourth down. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. First down, a run with Cohen. He fights forward for a couple with a penalty flag down.
Holding.
The linemen, they're already walking back. James Daniels, the guard, called for the penalty there.
What the fuck is holding?
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. Tackle coming from the safety, Trey Flowers.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the four fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the four fingers for a 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And this will be incomplete.
Boy,
can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Here they come, 2nd and 10 now from the 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Burrow from his own end zone. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down. 4th and goal, and down by a touchdown. The offense stays on the field. Burrow going for it on 4th. That is caught. It's Uzomah. He's at the 30. 10. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. C.J. Uzomah. 84 yards. And the Bengals have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Uzomah.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Man, go get out number 5, man. Oh, I want to fake hurting shit, dog. What's up with that, bro?
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
And another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
That was shotgun handoff to Cohen. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
As many games as the 2 of us do, I would hope that one day we'll be able to solve this riddle. Why is it on a hot day that one team has more trouble with the heat than another, and especially when you can't stop a guy running the ball?
You know it's September in the booth, though, when you and I have both removed our coats, and those were gone in the 1st quarter.
They were gone in the 1st quarter, and what we're watching now is a defense mentally giving in and sagging a little bit because they haven't been able to stop it.
Second and 5. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away.
I'm tripping.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields.
God damn.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll punt it away for the second time. That'll go as a 42-yard punt. They'll be aided by a loss of yardage on the return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The Bengals drive about to get going. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. To throw, Burrow. Connected with Mixon. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll make it a second down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now you got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one. That means there's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Burrow. Open man is Uzama.
The defense,
They
baby.
had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to a knee.
All right. Here we go.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Well, without question, when you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for Chicago, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Heinz Field to take on the Steelers. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Take this idea, but you know we got to do it this way. One time, chop these or something, put them in here. Put them in there. Garlic butter stick. The best garlic in the world. Sometimes I just want to.
You lost him, Allie?
Okay. Shake. Just start putting them in there.
Do whatever you want.
They're ready for the home run there. They rise. They ready. pretty.
You get all of them.
No, that's right. Get down, bro. He's still a dumbass. Your dumbass said he a dumbass. Nigga so stupid ass. You stupid ass. You could knowledge chips. Okay. Okay.
Lie down. You have to say. You can tell Dr. Yang she's better since you went out of college. He's gonna be okay, Mrs. He is not okay. Sick. And I told him he was lazy and bored. You said he didn't know. Well, I'm his wife. I should have known.
We gotta get you geared up, Superfan.
Game on. Compare and find financial advisors who can spend less time watching investments and more time investing in your team. Compare your way there. Find the smartest financial products for you on your.
This is what I'm talking about. NFL playoffs at Lambeau Field with a snowstorm camped out over the upper Midwest. Let's go. It's time for some great football in Green Bay. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the New Orleans Saints and the Green Bay Packers. With a right to head to Los Angeles for Super Bowl 56, it's time for the NFC Championship game. Here we go.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Down, Rodgers, and his first look is incomplete. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones, and he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. First down and much more here for Jones.
So weak, huh?
Aaron Jones, 55 yards. And
Holy.
the Packers have struck first in this NFC title game.
I can't even see my fucking self.
The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. contested, and the Saints now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He finds an opening past the 40. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big pickup there on the run. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only they're controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
That catch good for only a couple. To throw again on 2nd down. Winston. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster. It all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
And that ball incomplete. He couldn't work free from his defender, and now it's 3rd down. 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Jameis to throw it. Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And now the rookie's free. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6.
Real dog.
And we'll see if that pick 6
the route tick don't light up in the snow no more.
Because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear pictures of plays say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true to you, because there's times when we see plays like that, all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Oh, this is almost.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. Here's Winston.
We got after you.
And his throw is incomplete.
We got after you.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Well, I run his man. I ain't gonna get open. All my receivers, 82 speed.
And the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Now Winston.
Look at that.
And they work this well
He supposed to
upfield
pick that, I ain't
across
gonna
the
lie.
45. I love that play, because in the snow you think run, run, run. Big passing play there.
And defenders hate it, especially in open space, because trying to come under control, break down, and make a tackle in the open field, difficult in normal conditions. In these conditions, almost impossible.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield. Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Winston now to throw on first down. This is Smith with a grab. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, Winston. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Adam Troutman there to make the grab. And the Saints are back within a score.
Let this nigga work, man. Fuck.
Lutz with the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Rodgers on the return. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Ain't come out of this shit. Ouch.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
First play of the drive, lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Looking downfield for Jones. He's got a man complete. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. A big play there on the catch and run. Pretty good timing. Waited just enough for that post play to develop and laid it right in there.
And you know what a lot of teams do when they decide to throw a post route? Because it's a little bit longer developing play. They max protect. Bring everyone in, keep the tight end in, an extra back to make sure the quarterback has time to deliver the football.
That's so bogus,
and
man.
that'll hurt the average a bit. This time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. They'll try again with Jones. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a gain of 4, but it'll bring us now to a 3rd and goal. Here's Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here. Calling a loss of 2 there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Off the play fake, Winston. Heavy rush, and down he goes. Preston Smith.
I swear they...
Every exit door, that was surrounded, and I think that was supposed to be a bootleg, but he had no chance to get outside the pocket and try and make a play.
To try again after the sack. Winston trying the out and complete. That's Thomas. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Now Winston. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
Okay, you and I are sitting up here getting ready to analyze whether they should go for it or not. Did you see the quarterback just point to the sideline and say, everybody back, I've got this call?
Well, you knew this side of the field, they're in plus territory, 4th and 1. He wasn't coming off the field.
No, he wasn't coming off the field, and he wasn't letting the offense go with him at all. He said, we're staying out here, and we're picking this one up. That's some leadership right there.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll make this a second down. To throw, Winston. He gets it to Thomas. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 19.
Over there, man.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. A first down throw for Winston. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And then and then it'll be mad the second they fall out her mouth. She's gonna fight for the whole time trying to give it to it. Then she finally gonna take one and get mad and fall out.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Winston.
Fall out.
Throw left side going to be taken in by Harris. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Thomas, the lone receiver, left. On 2nd and goal, Winston. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Smith.
Why?
Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd.
This thing came back hella far.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3rd and goal here. A big play brewing in this NFC title game. Winston. That's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll try the right side with Jones. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And defensively going with a dime set, 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. play fake. Rodgers looking downfield for Jones. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot.
He's steady throwing that bit. That shit wild.
Now is the Packers punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone.
Oh, he don't care.
On the return, Harris.
He don't care, bro. That shit is wild.
There of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Jameis now on first down. Back to Kamara for another catch. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. A good position to be in here, second and inches. From the gun, Winston.
No, bro.
He'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No,
that's so false.
In the pocket, chucked
that's so fake, girl.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's 3rd and 1, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
It's so wild.
Winston now. And that is incomplete. 7
It's
seconds.
wild.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
And this is good. It was
God
really
damn.
there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. So we've reached halftime here in the Nfc Championship. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And he'll start with a give to Kamara. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road in just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made. And that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. On play action, Winston sliding out of the pocket. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 60 yards. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. What's good on the extra point, and that will tie our game here in the 3rd. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Rodgers on the return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
2nd and 8 coming up. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Caught by Jones. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
On play action, now Rodgers. Open man, completes it to Claypool. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. It's a big play there for Green Bay.
Y'all don't have to let that kill y'all. Y'all know that, right, bro? Oh, that's so simple to fucking bag, bro. Like,
now Jones. And he gets him a little bit closer.
So simple to bag, bro.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Jones again. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? 3rd and goal. Jones will take this one in for a Packer touchdown. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the
like simple ass shit like that. Why I fucking lose, bro? Like, I knowing he gonna put that crosser right there. Why the fuck don't I just have a normal purple right there?
Crosby connects on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Fucking suck. I'm supposed to have 21, bro.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Well, we're in the 3rd quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10. Winston. They'll get this out to Kamara. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here's Winston.
Fuck.
And down he goes.
He playing that middle, bro.
A loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
50 yards.
Goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield. These Packers and these Packer fans really thrive in the cold temperatures here at Lambeau. And their guys have the lead here with a 1st and 10. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. From midfield, here's Rodgers. This one swung out to Jones. And he's got this down to the 35.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Give credit
Shit
to
don't
the
be making
defense for
sense, bro.
stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Rodgers. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Dillon will score. Touchdown, Packers. So they brought the extra
getting
down on the 1 yard line.
some bullshit off, man.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on
Simple
this
as
one.
that, right?
Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward.
How the fuck is Claypool with?
Extra point up and good by Crosby.
Good
And
on
now
this
up to
bitch.
14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. On the return, Deontay Harris. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that, with a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter. This possession, gigantic. A good gain on first, has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. They run it again with Kamara. And this will wind up a Saints first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right, they did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance.
And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. A big-time play there for New Orleans. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. To throw is Winston. On the check down, he finds Kamara. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
That's some defense, man.
Mark Ingram. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Saints have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Lutz with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the 4th quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead. On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Quan Alexander, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Cameron Jordan providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. And this returnable for Harris. 54 yards on the punt, 12 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They need a touchdown to tie it. Of course, they know full well they won't have too many more possessions, if any, in this championship game. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Calling a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. Play action now. Winston. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. Game on the line, season on the line. They're going for it here on 4th down. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40.
Add that one to the good run tally right there. He's been strong throughout this game, and there's no reason to suggest he's going to slow down in the 4th quarter at all. And that's exactly what they need him to do. Keep churning out 1st downs.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Pretty good results here on the 1st down run as he takes us forward for about 6.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Here's Winston. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Like Winston, like, damn.
Top by Darnell Savage.
Winston, come on.
They tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
Fuck, man.
Like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you get 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Oh,
the Saints going to call the first of their timeouts.
Winston just sold my stupid ass.
Minute 4 left to go in the game. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Now Rodgers. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he will bring this down inside.
I'm sorry, baby. She turned my bad. That's big, baby.
A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well
that's
as
big,
I do,
baby.
People are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call.
That's big,
in this
baby.
case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Kamara trying again. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. They'll look to run with Ingram, and he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. And it all rides on this one play, a trip to the Super Bowl in the balance here on fourth down. Desperation time on fourth for Hill. Flush to his right.
No! Fuck!
Not convert, and they turn it
He didn't put every... damn, I suck, huh? Should have ran the ball. Should have ran the fucking ball, bro.
And this one all over with the shouting, you might say. Now there's one timeout.
Fuck, man.
But probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout.
Fucking right there.
As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They will take a knee here and cue the celebrations. They are off to the Super Bowl. And the crowd on its feet, and understandably so. They are Super Bowl bound after taking that knee.
How about the ability to
How the
celebrate?
fuck, bro? Like, I'm supposed to get up in there with the motherfucking...
on your home field. What a great collaboration for them.
Off the pick. Like, damn. Why the fuck I couldn't go pick that motherfucker?
Let's focus for a second on the losing side. In a couple months, they may look back and say, wow, it was a great season. But right now, I guarantee they're feeling no sugarcoating on this one.
And you can already see the T-shirts at training camp next year.
He had 2 bullshit ass
unfinished business. Because they've got to find a way to motivate these guys to go through all the same pain, right? All the same tough stuff, and find their way back and give themselves a chance to win this game again next year.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
fuck?